Welcome to the most incredible place in outer space, Kids Planet! Are you ready to join in the fun? I'm Nova, and today we are heading out to explore the world of cooperation and unity. Fasten your seatbelt because this space expedition starts in 3, 2, 1. Here we go! Let's start our mission today by exploring the meaning of cooperation. Has anyone told you to cooperate? I know my teacher says it a lot. How about unity? Yeah, it's about uniting. Uniting means joining or bringing things together. Unity is super important. It can come in handy in many different situations, like when we need help with scoring a goal in soccer, or when we need extra hands to move something heavy. Imagine that your teacher puts a really hard math problem on the blackboard. Who do you think could solve it the fastest? One student using one brain? Or the whole class using lots of brains? Lots of brains, right? Probably so. If all the students bring all their thinking power together at the same time and cooperate to figure out the problem, they'll get the answer faster. I don't know about you, but that seems like a great way to do it. Cooperation means working together to achieve something. And you can cooperate in all kinds of different ways in your life. You can cooperate with your parents. Yes, by listening to your parents and following the rules and routines set in place. You're cooperating with them. Routines are very important. They keep us on schedule, and it's good for our bodies to follow a rhythm, which repeats itself over and over every day. Going to school. Going to bed. Waking up. Having breakfast. Those things make up my routine. There are some great ways to cooperate at home. Let's ask our friend Curious for some ideas. Curious, what are some ways we can cooperate at home? You can cooperate at home by washing the dishes, watering the plants in the garden, feeding your pets, and cleaning up your room. Thanks, Curious! Every positive thing that you do around the house is considered cooperation. Have you ever heard of the Musketeers? They're my brother Neutron's favorite book characters. They were a group of friends that were famous for the adventures they had in France many, many years ago. They would ride horses, go on quests, and duel with each other. Their adventures were incredible, but you know what the best part was? They always did everything together. They even had a saying. It was their motto, and it was all about unity and cooperation. Their motto was, "One for all and all for one." Now do you know what that means? It means that everyone in a group supports each other and supports the group. I think that says camaraderie. I love saying that word. It's so twisty and fun to say. Want to try it? Camaraderie. See? Let's say it slowly. Camaraderie. Camaraderie means friendship. Being a good teammate and a good friend shows camaraderie. Cooperating is a great demonstration of camaraderie. Actually, when you belong to a team, you need to cooperate even more because your actions can affect the whole team, right? How do you cooperate? By being honest. By being a team player. By knowing how to win and how to lose. I remember one time when my friend Galaxy's team lost their soccer game. They had been working so hard that they thought they would win for sure. When they lost, everyone was really upset, but they stuck together and high-fived each other for trying their best. They also congratulated the other team because they played really well. Galaxy's team knows how to win, but they also know how to lose. Just because you compete against someone does not mean that person doesn't deserve respect and even your friendship. Come on, be a good sport and high-five everyone. High fives are for celebrating something great. You can high-five your teammates and even your opponents in sports. You can also celebrate in other areas of your life too. You can celebrate, for example, that you made your bed. That deserves a high five. Or you can celebrate that you got an A on your spelling test. When you help around the house, you are cooperating with them and supporting the routine of the house. That deserves a high five every time. That's right. It feels good to help too. It gives us a sense of achievement, you know? Like we did it. All the positive things you do are considered cooperation too. When you help others, you work for the good of everyone, and that's cooperation. Next time you feel like you should cooperate, do it. You'll find out how good it feels to help out and make other people happy. Cooperating means you are caring, you are being kind, you are being helpful, and you are thinking of everyone, not just yourself. There are so many benefits to being a nice person. For starters, you'll always find friends around the world when you are nice. Nice people like other nice people, in any language. That was funny. Sure, sometimes we can all get a little moody and cranky. After all, we are humans. But you know what we can do to help us keep away the moodiness and crankiness? It's easy peasy. Wanna guess? It's by doing random acts of kindness. Do you know what that means? It's to do nice things for people unexpectedly. In other words, when they don't see it coming. How? Well, there are lots of ways, like giving someone a flower, taking out the trash, cleaning the closet, offering a pencil to a friend, sharing a special toy. One of the greatest ways to show how kind you are is by surprising people with nice actions and encouraging words. Sometimes just a hug is what the world needs. You can also cooperate with a friend by giving them advice and words of comfort. Whoa! We've already learned so much! We still have so much left to do. But right now, it's time for a quick break. But before we go, here's a Nova quiz. Are you ready? Yeah! Here it goes. What was the motto we learned the Three Musketeers always said? A. One for all and all for none. B. One for all and all for one. C. Always one means never one. D. Some are none when one is some. That's a tricky one. Let's see if you can figure it out. We'll be right back with more Kids Planet! Welcome back to the best place in outer space, Kids Planet! Before the break, we had our first Nova quiz. Let's find out the answer. What was the motto we learned the Three Musketeers always said? A. One for all and all for none. B. One for all and all for one. C. Always one means never one. D. Some are none when one is some. If you said B, you're right. One for all and all for one. And what that means is, you've got my back and I've got your back. What we have in common unites us. But that doesn't mean that our differences should divide us. We should respect each other always. One time, I was talking with my best friend Galaxy about our favorite movies. She said her favorite movie was the best movie ever, but I said my favorite movie was the best movie ever. We couldn't agree, but that didn't affect our friendship. I still think I'm right and she thinks she's right. And you know what? That's okay. If you think you are right, you have to understand that another friend might think they are right too. So who's right? Turns out it's not about being right 100%. It's about respecting other people's views and perspectives. Do you want to hear a great story about teamwork and collaboration? Well, scientists have placed heart monitors on white pelicans. Heart monitors track someone's or something's heartbeat. These birds have been trained to fly behind a light airplane or a boat, and the scientists can watch them fly. Pelicans fly in squadron formation, or a V shape, and they flap their wings in time with their leader. Can you do a V shape with your 2 fingers or your 2 hands? Good! After gathering the data from their heart monitors, scientists found that the birds' heartbeats were lower when in formation than when they flew alone. Do you know what that means? Their heart rate slowed because they were able to take advantage of each other's airstreams. They were also able to glide more, so it was better for them to fly together. Working together, the birds were able to fly farther and more easily and reach their destinations. They were better together than they were alone. There's a lesson to learn here. Animals of all types work together to hunt, raise their young, and survive together. They do it better as a group because they can all help in the jobs they need to do. Strength lies in unity. It's the same with everyday people. A team of people with a common objective or goal can be better or more effective than 1 or 2 people trying to reach that same goal. This doesn't mean you shouldn't do things on your own. You should. It's great too. But when you have the opportunity to work within a team of people, the results can be even better, since all the minds and efforts join together for the same goal. That's exactly where you will go when you all collaborate with one another. Have you ever heard of Aesop? Let's ask our friend Curious about him. Hey, Curious, can you tell us about Aesop? Aesop was a storyteller who lived many, many years ago in Greece. Many popular fables are said to have been written by him. A fable is a story. One of Aesop's most popular sayings is, "United we stand, divided we fall." It means that when we stand in unity, we have strength. Basically, the more the merrier. For example, like when I had my first softball game, I was so nervous. I asked my friend Galaxy to come to my game so that I would feel more comfortable. And guess what? She showed up with a huge poster for me. It made me so happy to have her there to help me calm down my nerves. Does that make sense? Be there for each other, guys. There are so many ways in our lives that we can practice cooperation. Can you think of some? I have an idea. Let's do a planet list. How can you cooperate? You can Call your grandparents. Sneak into the pantry and organize it. Do a special drawing for someone. Put the laundry away. Clean up your room. Feed your pets. Do the dishes. Say kind things to your siblings and friends. All those little tasks can make a huge impact at home and be a really big help for your parents. That's being on top of your cooperation station. We have to take a quick break, but before we go, it's time for another Nova quiz. What was Aesop's famous phrase? A. United we stand, divided we crawl. B. United we stand, divided we learn. C. United we stand, divided we fall. D. United we fall, divided we stand. The answer coming up when we return with more Kids Planet! Welcome back to the best place in outer space, Kids Planet! Let's find out the answer to our Nova quiz. What was Aesop's famous phrase? A. United we stand, divided we crawl. B. United we stand, divided we learn. C. United we stand, divided we fall. D. United we fall, divided we stand. Did you guess C? If so, you're right. United we stand, divided we fall. There are many examples of the phrase, united we stand, divided we fall, throughout history. Like the motto for the state of Kentucky. And on the Missouri state flag, too. The flag shows two grizzly bears around a shield which has United we stand, divided we fall written around it. The saying is often shortened to just United we stand, and it's used to express unity and collaboration. What it really means is that we're better when we're together. Do you play any sports? Some sports require a team, and everyone on the team collaborates together to try to win, right? Yes, some days are better than others, so if you didn't do well in your last game, just keep trying. Your team needs you to try your best, even if sometimes it's hard to do. My friend is a great volleyball player. Once I saw her team play, and I noticed she was not playing her best. Then I learned she wasn't feeling great that day. Her team didn't get mad at her. They understood that some days are better than others. And part of collaborating and unity is being understanding. Music is another area that offers a lot of opportunity to collaborate and be part of a unified team. You can always play alone, too. But isn't it fun to sometimes play in a band? You can learn a song together, and when everyone does their part, it can sound awesome. As part of life and a community, you will need to learn how to work with other people, even people who don't think like you or have the same opinions. For example, at school, you'll meet a lot of people, and you'll need to do your best to get along with all of them. You don't have to love them, you just have to be nice and respectful. When you're in school, there are certain tasks that are easily done alone, like drawing or building, you know? But there are others that require a team of people and collaboration, like science experiments or playing hide and seek at recess. And remember, when you combine the power of your brain with other brains, the brains of your classmates, it can create a lot of thinking power. Well, that's the end of our mission. Wow, we've learned so much! Like helping others is the best way to live in a community. Cooperating can lead to great things. Unity is necessary to accomplish some tasks. We learned that we have to be nice and respectful every single day, even when we don't agree with others. It's not about being right all the time. It's about respecting another person's views. It makes us feel better, and it opens the door to making new friends. Before we end today's mission, we have to make a quick stop for our interplanet trivia. Today, we are going to have someone really special help us out. Can you guess who? My best friend, Galaxy. Yay, Galaxy, you're here. We learned a ton about cooperation and unity today. We learned that cooperation and unity are very important. Cooperation means working with others to achieve something. And unity means being together. When we have both cooperation and unity, we combine our efforts with others to achieve goals. All right, now that we've reviewed what cooperation and unity are, let's test our knowledge. Do you think you can figure out which one of these three actions does not demonstrate cooperation and unity? Is it this? Looks like Galaxy is watching an old movie she really likes with her family. It sure looks like it's really funny. Or is it this? Looks like Galaxy is helping her mom wash the dishes after dinner. Wow, those are a lot of dishes. Or could it be this? Galaxy is helping her dad wash the car. That looks like a lot of fun, actually. Do you think you can figure it out? Think carefully. One of these does not show cooperation and unity. Here, Galaxy is helping her dad wash the car, which is showing both cooperation and unity. Helping wash the car shows cooperation, and doing it with her dad shows unity. So it can't be this action. Here, Galaxy is helping her mom wash the dishes, which is showing cooperation and unity again. She is helping with the dishes, cooperation, and she's doing so with her mom, unity. That means it has to be her watching a movie with her parents. Huh? Although Galaxy is spending time with her parents, which shows unity, they are not working together to achieve something. Wow, that was a little tough, but you did it. Remember, cooperation happens when we work together to reach a goal. Like when we play in a team. We're all working together to win the game, and we achieve that by sticking together with our teammates. Unity. You did great! Now it's time to say goodbye. But don't worry, because we'll see each other again soon. Right here in the best place in outer space.